Hello and welcome back to more Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. My own personal moment of pain and suffering. Yogi's gonna be here in a few minutes, but he's slow. It's funny because I'm already starting slow. I wanted to start around 10, but I had to wait a couple hours. Unfortunately. So, you saw the end of the last stream, you know what I have to do this time. And even if you didn't, you could probably guess from the title and the thumbnail. It's time for Rumble Racing. Lots and lots of Rumble Racing. Hey there, minion! Good job making it so early! It's gonna be doing lots of racing this time. I don't think I've done these since the game first came out. Like, this was before even the PS3 version existed. Okay, which one of them is it? Let's say Disney Drive. I think that's the long one. It looked the same at the beginning. I think that's the extended one, looking at the map. Gotta relearn the controls a little bit. I'll get there! Try to make this as painless as possible despite, you know, Birth by Sleep, Rumble Racing. Okay, yeah, that's the long one. Good. Everything in this game at this point on is either going to be really boring or really aggravating. I don't really think I'm at a point where I can ignore that anymore. Where'd I go? Okay, that worked. No complaints from me. Missed the shield. I swear I can never hit that thing. So grab, I mean, conveniently avoid. Okay, so wait, there's a way to adjust the camera on this. I can look behind me. It's beautiful. I actually really needed that. How does zoom the camera in and out? R1? Alright. R1 does that, L1 is looking behind. Got it. I actually really needed those. Especially look behind. I think I prefer the camera being closer though. Just weird because I never prefer camera closer in racing games, but... Oh, you got the notification, alright. What are you doing notifications on? How many times I gotta say? I'm just messing with you. I'm only on lap. I could have sworn I was on lap 4. Ah, man. It's only been 2 minutes, but it feels like 2 hours. Wait, did I hit that? I think I hit that racer in the air. Behind me, alright. That much is fine. What did you hit? Oh, you hit each other. I see. I did not do my homework for this stream, but going off from memory, I think there's 5 races total to do. Doesn't sound too bad. But then I gotta remember I gotta do this all for the characters, and it's gonna start adding up. Missed the shortcut. I couldn't do the attack. Come up behind me, I dare you, ready. Figuring things out someday. Huey, Dewey, and Louie, I know that is on the Who is Who. Oh, that's just mean. It waited for my shield to expire. Oh, I passed the other. I thought it was still only. I thought it was only in second. One race done. Didn't I beat this like 2:30 when I was doing Mirage Arena? What changed? I don't think I did that much worse. Maybe it was 4.5. Got Grand Spree, so yep, I do gotta do it this way. Grand Spree. Oh, Captain Dirk! Looks like I'm going backwards for once, so okay. Changing it up a little. I see. Glad Captain Dark's in here this time. It actually gives a little racer variety. I was wondering, like, what's even the point of that? It's the shield. The only tornado I've seen so far. But again, I'm totally fine with. Oh, there's another one. Still not a lot of them though. Oh my, look at that speed they've got. Where do I sign up for that speed? So rigged. That's slightly less rigged. Okay, you actually go slightly faster when I'm attacking. It might be an animation trick though. Nah, it's an animation trick. Good. That tornado was very kind to me. Shield there. After that shortcut, I could try gunning for that. Might be a smidge slower though. I mean, shield to shield. And yes, that's my brother. He is angry again. He's also the reason the stream is going so late. Or it's starting so late. I was guarding! Whatever. He blew up on his own. That is like the most Pete thing he could have possibly done. Sorry, you're probably going to be dealing with that screaming for the majority of the stream. Not much I can do. I do guess internet probably went out on his Roku. The frame that the barrier wore off, or is the barrier just that useless? Starting to wonder. Like, this barrier is really good, but I don't know. What is that one doing way down? That, like, you see, like, there's one racer just hanging up there towards the bottom. Yeah, I've got to see this. What are you up to? Once again, waiting till it's just about ready to wear off. So Yogi, where's your logic now? It got... I think I saw them. They got stuck on the shortcut. Oh, that's wonderful. I did not know that could happen, but I totally believe it. It completely makes sense, given this game. Okay. Castle Circuit. This one already looks different. It's a lot like the map in Kingdom Hearts 2, like a lot like it. Just, you know, reformat as a racetrack.
See ya.
I have no idea which of these is faster. I'm just taking blind guesses here. And of course they all went the other direction. I screwed up. Oh well. First time going through this track in a long while. At least the other tracks, yeah, I haven't gone through this in a long while either. They were mostly the same as what I was used to. A lot of boosters here. Shield. Want that? Try going the other way now. Ah, there's a fast way down there. Try going for that then. Yeah, it looks like that fast way is considerably faster. How do you get ahead of me by so much? Every time, too. I refuse to believe that they have the precision required to make this repeatedly. Like, come on. See them on the map, they're catching up to me. Can't use barrier when in a boost in though. Not the barrier even seems to do much.
See ya.
Now I know to take a left. Get ready for this. There, I made it. This should be considerably faster. Oh yeah, that is way faster. Now for a route I'm not used to. Yeah, I was not ready for that at all.
See ya.
Looks like it's going to be a much more punishing racetrack than the others. If you don't get that shortcut there, it is bad. I didn't notice it before, like, it wasn't really that big a deal, but, you know, like, looking at the map, it is a huge, huge deal. I made a massive detour there. I'm still going to try to finish this, but it's not going to be easy.
See ya.
Actually, maybe it won't be that bad. They're not that far ahead. I can semi-consistently get that now.
Bring it.
Okay, that one terrifies me. Worth it to slow you down. Not worth it for that though. Wow, look at that boost. Look at this boost. Amazing speed, isn't it? It's not... I wasn't even going any faster. There! I actually got a speed boost that time. Number one rule of all these minigames birth by sleep, do not play fair. Always be a jerk. I screwed up again, but I'm gonna restart. This is the last lap. Yogi's ready. Calling.
I'm hungry.
Okay.
Chicken tenders.
I don't like this track.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid because you have to take. I don't think you have to always take the left path at the beginning, but at the bare minimum, you can't miss the shortcut at all to get the time that you need.
The spot at the beginning is not the hard one though. Like I can get it pretty consistently now that I know where it is.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened to me.
And yeah, there's that crap. Hate this shortcut.
I would just take both of the jumps if you're on the left side, because they both lead to the upper path, and you just need to be on the upper path in order to win the time necessary. And honestly, don't even worry about the racers, because like in lap 3, I don't think any of them make the
Oh
that
wow,
shortcut
what
at the end.
an accomplishment! I'm so impressed! No,
What?
I'm not. I can't make it at all.
We need to make it every time to get the time
Exactly.
thingy.
This level so much.
I think it only took me like 3 or 4 tries, 4 maybe. Which
I'm already
isn't-
on 5, so I
It
don't
isn't
need
that
your
great.
experiences.
Why is my phone ringing? Who is calling? Actually, who is calling? Oh, it's not available number. It's probably like a solicitor.
See ya.
Change the PS4 version? I swear that was not as easy to make in PSP.
What?
The jump.
To take the upper path?
Yeah, that jump and then the one if you're on the left path to go into the right. That one was always a nightmare on PSP when I did that LP.
I have no idea.
Like, I swear, like they had a gap on the right side that was just barely small enough where you could fit through it.
I never played the PSP version because I never had the PSP.
You lived in America, of course you didn't.
Somebody in my middle school had a PSP.
I never knew anyone with it. I
It was
knew
like
somebody
one
that had a
person.
Virtual Boy, and I don't know anybody that had a PSP.
What? What the heck?
Yeah, that's how rare they are around here.
To be fair, I only knew one person who ever had a PSP. Not including the Vita, because I knew a few people
I
online. who
never
had
knew
a
anyone with Vita either. Sony handhelds were dead around here.
just like they were dead in the entire country of America.
Except for where you live, apparently.
No,
You knew people
PSP
had them,
was
therefore they weren't dead.
only one kid had it in my the original PSP and the original school. The original school. What am I saying? In middle school, and then I only knew like 2 people that had the Vita, but those were people online. And I know one person who would avidly defend the Vita that didn't have the Vita, which was really weird.
It kind of sounds like how you were with the Wii U for a while.
No, I had the Wii U.
Yeah, not originally though. You avidly defended it for years before you had it. It was bizarre.
True.
Like,
True.
I bought one like 2015, but I knew it was a dead system by then. It was either 2014 or 2015. Like, I literally only got it because I wanted Team Play Decks, and that was it.
It was a gosh dang good console still, I think.
It had good games. I don't think it was a particularly great system by any stretch of the imagination, but it had some good games. But since the overwhelming majority of them are on Switch now...
I think the biggest problem with the Wii U was when it came out, it was like late to the party and severely underpowered compared to the competitors.
The problem isn't that it was late. The problem is it was early. It would have been amazing if the 360 and PS3 stayed around when it released, but the absolute next year is when the PS4 and Xbox One were announced, and it was immediately the Wii kid on the block. It was the Jaguar all over again.
Well, that's kind of what I meant. Because the Wii stood the test of time for some reason with the 360 and PS3 and such.
The Wii got lucky. It got very lucky.
Understatement of the decade.
If it had come out even just a few months later, I don't think it would have sold anywhere near as well. Because I was
I don't know, dude. That thing sold.
Generation.
Thing sold. But wait. Did you say a few years or 1 year?
Even a year.
I don't think so because it's sold like hotcakes and it's still going strong apparently.
Oh, hi, Cyber.
There's also Just Dance on it. Hi, Cyber. Look, if Just Dance is on it, then it's amazing.
Pretty sure Just Dance is on the DS.
I think you were a minute under the time you even needed. I'm pretty sure it's 5:30 you have to beat.
Oh, we got a new Keyblade. Yay!
Keyblade!
Rapid Racer. Oh, good, that was the last one. That's what the trophy is for.
Yeah, it is the last one. Indeed.
That Keyblade is horrible! No!
I mean, what do you expect? They expect you to do all the races way earlier.
It's birthplace sleep. How do you think I'm doing, Cyber?
I am doing tired today.
Wasn't that your excuse for not doing anything yesterday? Are we gonna have to delay again?
No, yesterday... So what happened yesterday was like... I fell asleep at like 7 p.m. the night before. So not yesterday, so yeah, 2 days ago, right? I woke up at like 9, so that was like 2 hours, right? So basically I got like a nap. And then I was awake all night because I couldn't sleep because I wasn't tired. And I finally slept like really early in the morning. And because of that, I just felt like sick all day because of like lack of sleep. And then yesterday I was tired enough. Luckily, early I went to, or quote unquote early, I went to bed at like midnight and woke up at like 8, I want to say. No, it's a little before 8 because I was doing my stuff on Animal Crossing and I needed to wait till 8 before I could go into my shop. Huh?
Yesterday?
No, today.
Oh, okay.
I woke up at 8
Oh,
today.
okay, I thought you were talking about when you went to sleep. It's like, I sent you that image at like 10 p.m.
No. I went to sleep at midnight yesterday, and I woke up at like 7 today. You having the time of your life, said Cyber.
No! I saw that, but I wanted you to finish your story first.
Story time.
And this looks like he's gonna fall off this at any second.
Probably is. I almost want to say it looks like Ventus is going faster, but I think it's just a visual thing.
Yeah. But, I was kind of getting thrown off because it looks like Taro is going faster when I attack, so I thought I could exploit that, but no, he doesn't. It's just an animations thing.
Yep. Off-topic statement. Your Banjo and Kazooie voices were wonderful. Thank you. You know, it was painful.
Yes.
Also, yeah, I was about to see.
Half of my voices were monkeys. Totally unintentional, but not complaining about it at all. I'm not used to going this long way around. It's throwing me over.
I'll have you know, the moose from Sly 2. That is all.
I see.
Just taking a video real quick. Video.
Video?
Video. I'll have you guys know we're gonna record a glorious video today.
I think.
Or tomorrow,
yeah,
sorry.
you're gonna do the glorious video tomorrow.
My bad, I forgot.
We would have done it today, but somebody didn't want to record yesterday.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Health is important. These are bad times lately. I think Ventus's attack range is substantially longer. I think. I guess technically,
it looks a little shorter than Terra.
I guess technically you're right with what's it called? You're technically right that you go faster when attacking with whatever his name is, Terra, but that's only if there's an enemy actually ahead of you.
Oh yeah, that's not what I was talking about. I meant what.
Yeah, technically you go faster.
You do go faster
it pushes you forward.
Well, that time it didn't go faster. And I was locked onto someone. Huh.
You went like slightly faster,
It
like
didn't
barely
feel any faster.
It was
was
so
negligible.
minor. It was so minor. You might as well have not gone faster. Okay, you went straight into that tornado.
Like, it's really hard to dodge them, and when I do manage to dodge them, I end up driving into walls. I love Birth by Sleep so much. Such a good game. Completely understand why people call it their favorite in the series.
I mean, the minigames are poop.
Yeah, the minigames, not the entire game.
I think the game is fine.
It's not fun.
Better than Recom. It's a
know
low
about
bar,
that.
but still.
I don't know, after playing through this game again, I'm starting to think this, like, even the main story isn't that great.
I mean, the main story of Recom isn't great either.
It's not.
It's actually really bad if you really think about it. What gets accomplished? Basically nothing.
To be fair,
What
there's a lot
happens
of
in
games
Birth
that
by
are like
Sleep?
that.
Everybody gets fucked.
Everybody dies. That's what happens at Birth by Sleep.
Pretty much. Don't hate on Recom when I'm around. Look, Recom has like...
We had to complete it 100%. It is not a fun game.
It is not a fun game. I don't even think the base game is
Oh,
that
it's
fun.
not.
It's so easy to break
But
and
the
like
100% is just worse.
if it was actually balanced and I could choose like a crazy cool deck and stuff like that, I think it would be kind of cool. But given that it's so easy to break, like there are like it is disgustingly easy to break. It's not even where's the fun? Wait, do you have to redo the track again? Oh wait, no.
I have to do the first one because I didn't have to do the first one as Terra because story, but Ventus and Aqua didn't have that, so I gotta do them all.
At least the first one is short.
Yeah, enjoy the one short track that I get. The one stage where I can actually justify doing 5 laps.
Could have just done 3 laps.
Could have just done 1 lap if they wanted to. We could have just not done this at all. I like that idea.
I don't know what gave them the idea to put in some crappy racing game minigame.
The same idea that gave them command boards and Mirage Arenas and ice cream.
It's always going to be that one dumb minigame, so I can understand why at least the ice cream's there.
Yeah.
Mirage Arena, I understand.
I guess I
not
get it. A lot of Kingdom Hearts games did it. Kingdom Hearts 3D had Flick Rush, 3 had the cooking game, and the Tiger games, I guess I'll call them.
Yeah, there's always going to be some mini games around, but command board. I guess command board for portability's sake kind of makes sense, but that's like it.
I mean, I can imagine the command board being fun if you're playing with other people, but it is so easy to break.
Depends on if you like, literally, if you like Fortune Street or not.
We get it. You think it's like Fortune Street.
Because it is Fortune Street!
I'm gonna not let you on that stream if you keep calling it that.
But it's that's what it is! Square Enix made Fortune Street too, so it all makes sense. I've never played the actual Fortune Street though, I wonder what it's like. It's got Mario characters in it, at least the Wii version does. And it's got the slime from Dragon Quest.
Huh. Oh.
Dude, you got a high potion for winning?
I mean, honestly, the high potion is more valuable than the fire dash I got from the one before at this point.
I thought you were gonna say it's more valuable than the Keyblade you got.
And honestly, it is! That Keyblade was worth... I'm never going to use it. It's just a direct downgrade from what I was using, which already wasn't even the best Keyblade for Terra that I had. There's still the massive themes for physicals one that I had.
Chaos Ripper?
Yeah, it's just... I never use it because I still like using magic and Terra here and there. I can't see where I'm going.
Chow's Ripper.
Why does that sound like some serial killer for Chow?
Didn't I ever tell you when I was...
Sonic Team making that.
Didn't I ever tell you when I was a kid I always thought Chaos was pronounced Chow's?
I'm sure there's a lot of kids that play Sonic games that thought that.
I blame Sonic for that, so... Specifically, I remember there was this one game there was like a level called like Chaos Forest or something, and I called it Chow's Forest, and there was another kid that looked at me really funny. I was, you know, it was a bad day, you know. There was another kid that was younger than me that bullied me. Actually, I think they were older, but they made fun of me. They didn't actually. Hey, it's Sonic Riders. This game wishes it could be as good as Sonic Riders.
Sonic Riders wishes it could be this game, right?
I
I'd
don't
still
know.
play this over Free Riders, I'll give it that.
I don't know if that's saying much though. Because this game
no bar.
at least this game works.
I mean, technically, Free Riders works.
Kind
Sometimes.
of. Debatably.
Uh, my attack got interrupted. I did not know that could happen, but knowing this game, I don't have the slightest amount of surprise.
I'm hungry. I don't want to get a bowl of cereal. Why is it always a bowl of cereal? Because I didn't eat anything earlier today. It's basically my excuse to have bowls of cereal always. You know, I've never craved something that isn't just water ever since this quarantine. I just want to say that. Because I've had so much water, which, you know, water is good and all, but it's just like, my mouth wants something different.
You realize there's a water shortage, right?
Oh no, I don't use like water bottles and stuff. I just use the...
Even for taps there's a shortage. At least down
heck?
here there is.
I don't think there is here. At least there's
Like,
nothing
there's
my
people that would beat
parents
you up for
told
saying
me.
that.
I'm just tired of water. I want milk or something.
Oh, we got plenty of milk, just no water.
That doesn't even make any sense. Just filter it. There's a big oceans everywhere.
You live in an ocean state, we don't. We live in like the opposite of an ocean state.
Yeah, you live in the desert. A deserted island. You live in Animal Crossing.
If we all lived in Animal Crossing, we'd be screwed.
True. First of all, there'd be a gangster boss that is a tanuki.
Of course, of course.
I won't understand why he thought a getaway package to a deserted island was the smartest idea.
I mean, we're even bigger idiots for actually going along with this stupid plan.
True. True. Not wrong. Not wrong. New Leaf probably had like the best introduction to getting into like starting up a new thing. It's like you're just starting up a new life and you just
Oh
happen
yeah,
to
of course
become
you just go
mayor.
in there and everybody's an idiot and thinks you're mayor.
You know, at least it's better than going into a deserted island and starting a new life.
Look, I was a mob boss in my old life. I couldn't go back.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you in fact? I almost said Tom Sawyer. You in fact
Wait, Tom Sawyer, yes!
Are
How did
you
you
Tom
know?
Sawyer?
Aw, shucks.
Is that something Tom Sawyer would say?
It's been so long since I read those books, I don't know. Just sounds like Southerner talk.
I was gonna make a really offensive joke, but I didn't.
Shame on you, you're on Yoga Doctor. You always go for the offensive joke.
You're right. Green Forest. What does that mean?
That's not an offensive joke at all, get out of here! I'm kidding.
What do you mean?
Oh,
Green
Green
Cave. I was like, what do you mean by Green Forest?
But no, okay, fine, I get it. It's more writers' references. I get it.
What's your favorite level in Sonic Free Riders?
The sad part is my favorite level is Metal City because it's from the original. Yeah, that's not even a joke.
Final Factory
You haven't had to play the game, Cyber.
and Metal City.
It's considerably worse when you have to play it. That goes for level design too. Like,
When
it
you-
looks fun, but the second you play it, it's not so fun anymore.
When you quote unquote play it.
when you attempt to play it.
There we go.
Oh, the levels all look fantastic. That's not the problem. Like, if we're going by visuals alone, I would say Dolphin Resort or something like that, but no.
The problem alone is, does the game even work?
I mean,
The answer is a
I kind of
resounding no.
Friendly reminder, that game had online play. Imagine a poor sod that actually tried playing that game online with friends.
If I knew that, I would totally. Dude, if I ever get a 360 in Sonic Free Riders, are we able to play?
I think we could. Although
Oh
it's Xbox.
yeah!
It's Xbox though, so you'd have to pay for the online.
Dude, I'd pay $5 for a month. Easy peasy.
I don't know. I never. You think I knew anybody that had the game, Cypher?
Yeah.
At least I had it.
Honestly, he feels a little bad that he even owns it. Like it's kind of like shameful. He tries not to, acknowledge it. What's worse than a game that doesn't even work to begin with? A game that doesn't even work to begin with online functionality. You know, speaking
I don't know.
of...
I still think I would prefer playing Free Riders over playing Birth by Sleep, though. At least there's no evil super bosses.
True. You know, speaking of bad games, I learned that Drake and the 99 Dragons is on Steam, apparently.
Never heard of it.
It's considered one of the worst games of all time. It's one of those games.
Oh, fun.
And it got re-released on Steam, apparently.
For raisins.
Yeah. It's like when Bubsy gets on Steam, except I think Bubsy had to get greenlit. I think this game just got re-released on Steam like a few months back or something.
Did Bubsy get greenlit? I feel like Bubsy just kind of showed up one day. Like the original games.
The original games got greenlit. They put it on greenlight.
The meme words caused this.
They did. 100% they put it on there because they're like, you know what? This game has a tarnished reputation. I'm pretty sure people would love to have it on just because it's a meme.
For $1.99. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Drake of the 99 Dragons is $7 on Steam, and it's terrible. It's worse than Bubsy, surprisingly.
At least Bubsy had the decency of being cheap.
True.
Bubsy actually was hype in his day. That's another difference.
Apparently, for Drake and the 99 Dragons, nobody really knew much about what went wrong with that game, but some dude that was a tester. Yeah, I saw. Some dude that was a tester finally came out. With it. Like, some information.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, the company that developed the game apparently, like, they only created, like, they created, like, 5 games in 2 years or something like that. Hey, don't forget to save.
I haven't.
Okay, just remind me.
I just wanted to save out in the overworld this time.
Fair enough, fair enough. But yeah, like, the developers made like 5 games in 2 years. The game that the Drake of the 99 Dragons came out, which I think was 2003. It was original Xbox. They released a game literally weeks before that game came out. And there was a company that wanted, like, the company, like one of the parent companies or something, was trying to make it like a huge series with comic books and all that sort of stuff. It was one of those sort of situations. And the testers, the first time they ever played the games, they thought the CG cutscenes they put in were simply placeholders. They weren't.
Oh, it's one of those games.
Yeah. Also, the final boss is notorious for being almost impossible because it basically one-shots you. Yeah, all the time.
I feel so slow now that I'm going back from Ventus into Super Glide.
Yeah, and then you don't have the long air dash like Terra did. But yeah, and it's basically the testers every time they sent in a suggestion or a bug report or something. Basically the developers wouldn't listen.
Oh, it's one of those developers.
Yeah, and I think what the dude also said, like, he thinks there might have been a language barrier problem. 'Cause I think one of the developers or whatever were Swedish or something. So that might have, like, not helped things that were already, like, a problem. And basically, the longer the game, like, the more they tested the game, the less suggestions and bug reports they filled in. Because they just figured, okay, well, they were never listening to us before. What means they're gonna listen to us now? Not that they didn't report anything; it just got substantially less. And that game came out, and it was a dumpster fire. And then it got re-released on Steam for some reason. I'm not gonna ever understand that one. It's not like it's not like Bubsy too, where Bubsy at least had like greenlit and people knew about it. Nobody knows this game came out. Like if I search Bubsy, and then I go to Twofer, which is the two games. There's like 200 reviews. It's not a lot for Steam standards, but there's at least 200 reviews, right?
Yes, not a terrible number.
As for Drake of the 99 Dragons, there's 34 reviews. And this was re-released on Steam in 2018.
Of course.
Apparently. I kind of want to get it just to see how truly bad it is. Should I do it?
Do you hate your $8 and your time that much?
$7 and kind of. Dude, quarantine makes me do crazy things.
Apparently so.
I mean, case in point, Mayo, Banjo-Kazooie Part 1.
I mean, I agree to that one.
Yeah, but we're both insane.
That's why this channel exists.
Yeah, pretty much. Wait, why does one of my friends have Drake of the 99 Dragons on their Steam?
Either you have way too many friends or you have way too many terrible friends. Or both.
They have almost 500 games. Did they just learn that it was like a terrible game and they were like, you know what, I'm just gonna drop money on it.
Possibly?
How many games do I have? 368, and I'm pretty sure like over 100 or plus are just from Humble Bundles.
Speaking of, I need to remember to check that. They updated again today, I think.
The monthly ones?
Yeah.
I assume.
I try to get those checked on sooner than later. They usually don't have anything that great, but...
I mean, I could also just refund the game, too. You just play it for a little bit, hate myself, and then be like, yeah, okay, refund before the 2 hours hit. I might do that. Just so I can get... I want a taste of how bad it is. Apparently, the PC version is slightly better than the original
I would
Xbox
hope they at least
version.
attempted to fix things.
Well, there was a PC version that came out along with the Xbox version in general. But apparently the PC version is slightly better, but it's not, like, it doesn't salvage anything, essentially. I mean, there's only 3 tags on Steam for the game, and it's action, third-person shooter, and memes.
Oh my.
Oh yeah, their publisher was Majesco.
No idea who that is.
They made the Cook and Mama games.
Oh! Oh! I mean, the Good Mama games aren't bad, it's just... Why?
They made the Cooking Mama games. That's how you know them, you know? I'm trying to see if they have any other, like, games that you might know. Dude, they have Hulk Hogan's main event on Connect.
Now there's something worth celebrating.
They published it. What is this? What is this cover art? I'm sending this to you.
Okay, yeah, I have my Discord open. That's wonderful! I love that. It's just Hulk Hogan ripping his shirt off.
With like two
Wrestlers out of the bottom.
with like two terribly rendered wrestlers. Look at Hulk Hogan's face.
Look, if that's not the face of a champion, I don't know what is.
Alright, back to finding what other weird games. Okay. Okay. I don't trust Majesco anymore. Wait.
Only you don't trust them now?
I trust them less than I already didn't trust them.
Well, what happened? What did they publish? Or develop or whatever?
It was a something for the DSi. It was like a song. They published A Boy and His Blob on the Wii.
Huh.
You know, why do they have like some games that are like decent under their belt that they've published? And then they got things like Alvin and the Chipmunks, The Squeakquel.
This kind of sounds like Platinum before they got their shit together. Like how sometimes they would release something good, but most of their games are utter garbage.
Of course. Trying to see what other games they have. Ooh, another Connect game, Twister Mania.
Whoa.
I know, an amazing game. I'm gonna have to ask you to relax. Dude, they published Sharknado, the video game, on iOS.
Whoa. Are they still around, perchance?
Majesco?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow,
They
there's still. What's the most recent project then?
You know, I don't know. Oh my god, they published Psychonauts!
What? Okay, they actually do have something good under their belt then.
Yeah, they published Psychonauts!
I assume the Xbox version.
All the versions.
All of them?
Yeah,
No,
like
it
if I
can't
go
be
to...
the PS2 version had a different publisher, I know that.
If I go to Psychonauts Steam page, it's published by Double Fine. Okay. Well, okay.
Maybe they bought the rights back.
They published the OG titles.
Actually,
Yeah, they published the OG titles. Here's the original box art. It says Majesco at the bottom right. Double Fine and Majesco. This is the PC box art, if that makes a difference.
I mean, I'm the only one here that even has a Connect, and even I'm not that crazy. Cyber. No,
I feel like if we were
marathons.
gonna do, I feel like if we were gonna do any sort of Connect marathon, it would have to be when we inevitably were to meet in real life.
I feel like when that happens, we're gonna have to meet up for like 3 months to do all these ideas we have.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. Dude, this company's been around since '86.
And Psychonauts is bar none the best thing they've ever been involved in. So it seems like.
So far, yes.
Which I mean, Psychonauts. I like Psychonauts a lot. It's just, it's the only thing they have to their name, and they're a publisher.
They have
Besides
Advent
Cookie Mama.
Rising on their under their belt, which was a terrible failure, for the record. What else do they got? I'm looking for... I mean, they got 2 Alvin and the Chipmunks game. They got Alvin and the Chipmunks and the Squeakquel, and then they got Alvin and the Chipmunks Chipwrecked.
Of course. Sounds like an Alvin Chipmunks title.
They've got a good amount of way forward games under their belt, actually. They got Double Dragon Neon also.
What is Way Forward again? Like, was that DuckTales?
Way Forward's the people that make Shantae.
Oh, I wouldn't know. I played a Shantae game and thought it was math.
Which
It's
one
not
did you
awful. Happy New Hero, I think. The new one.
play? It's pretty gosh darn
But,
good.
I didn't like it. It's not for me.
I'm trying to see what else they've made. Oh god.
The guy's cheap, so I won't complain that much. It's just, I feel like if I had paid full price, I would have been pretty mad.
What is this? They published Hello Kitty Party.
Finally, some quality.
And of course, Cooking Mama. I already talked about that.
Yes.
Oh, they published the Daring game for girls.
Now there's the quality I've been looking for.
Pet Zombies in 3D! What else do they have? So I'm looking for all their weird stuff. Oh, I thought that said Echo. It scared me for a second.
Would it surprise you if they actually were involved with a certain dolphin?
No. Unfortunately. Oh, wait. I did read that correctly. I was like, they released a game called Babysitting Mania? And I was like, oh, no, never mind. It's Babysitting Mama, because I looked above it, and there was a game called Babysitting Mama. But nope, they released a game called, they published a game called Babysitting Mania.
As you do, of course.
Is that like a wrestling game for babies?
That sounds like it would be better than what they actually went with.
I'm actually Googling this. I want to see what it is. What is this?
Huh.
There's just like toys all over and clothes all over the floor. What? Why are they putting everyone on timeout? What did all the kids do? Why is this house thrashed? I've got so many questions.
Barely won that one.
They published Centipede on the Game Boy. Like, you know, the arcade game?
Mm-hmm. Wait, I'm almost halfway done with these, everyone. I'm almost halfway done! Once I'm done with this, all I have to do is the Mirage Arena versions.
Now and you have to beat specific times.
Which, thankfully, the times weren't that bad so far. At least the Terra ones that I did. Which, yes, I did do 2 of them for Terra. Because I wanted to confirm stuff, so... Terra, I only have to do 2 of them. At least I think I do. Does it mention somewhere in the reports? The Mirage Arena category, or...
You just have to do them in the Mirage Arena. Yeah, because you need to get the times.
Well, yeah, I just want...
Mirage.
No, that's not... What I'm asking is if it shows anywhere in the reports if you complete those times or not.
Yeah, there should be a Mickey mark next to
Alright.
it. And then I think you have to do the normal and Rumble Racers outside of the Mirage Arena, so it gets put in the minigame category.
Right. Yeah, I know that I have to do these now because of the Keyblade, but...
Also, Keyblade, yeah.
Keyblade!
Keyblade!
I'm starting to wonder whether or not I should have counted a few deaths back when I was playing as Terra because I was restarting.
You
this track.
probably should. How many times did you were on your 5th attempt, right?
It's like 3, 4, 5, 6, I don't know, something like that.
let's just be safe and put 4.
I'll look back to the stream later.
Fair enough. Dude, I'm gonna go be right back and go get that gosh dang cereal that I was talking about earlier. So I'll be back in a few. There was no other notable games that they released. But yeah, they released like 2 good games. And the best one being Psychonauts.
By a mile. I mean, Segments is a good game, but it's like the only good game they've got.
They had a Bling as well.
I mean, no disrespect to Cookie Mama. I know it had its fans, but I think even the most diehard Cookie Mama fan will admit it's not a top tier game by any stretch.
Clearly, it's the toppest tier.
Oh, do you want to add to your LPs list?
No, I'm good. There's like too many games in that franchise. I don't. It's like Fat Princess, you know, too many.
I didn't know there was any more than one in that series.
A Fat Princess, dude.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot. Like, let me Google it. I'm pretty sure.
I only know about Fat Princess because of there's Battle Royale. That is the only heard of her.
It's an action real-time strategy game. What?
Oh, of course it is. That's exactly what I would think of when I hear the word Fat Princess.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I guess there's 2 of them. There's I thought there was way more. There's Fat Princess, and then there's Fat Princess Fistful of Cake. Oh wait, no, that's just a different version of Fat Princess.
So it's just one game.
Okay, yeah, I swear I remember hearing a lot more.
Maybe it's a different franchise with a similar name.
Maybe. Oh, dude, some feminist groups criticize the game's premise, accusing it of reinforcing stereotypes and promoting prejudice against overweight women.
These are the people that would complain about anything.
Titan Studios art director James Green responded to the criticism with an email. Does it make it any better or worse that the concept artist who designed the look, characters, everything is a girl?
Well, if people criticizing Bayonetta means anything, no.
Of course. Because, yeah, I know most of the artists in Bayonetta were women. Also, the entire point of Bayonetta was, like, they were trying to go for the sexiest woman possible, so they got women to actually, like, tell them what they thought would be the sexiest things, if I remember correctly. You know, minus, like, the really long legs. I don't think anybody told them about that. But, you know, you do what you gotta do. Okay, I'm gonna be right back real quick. My mom just came home. I need to grab something from her, and I want to get, you know, I want to get that cereal because I'm hungry. So, be right back. I must just unmuted the stream. Anyways, be right back.
No, that would have been horrible.
Oh yeah, what did that go? Okay, be right back.
Get to the world map for Aqua. Or actually, I could just go straight to the Mirage Arena. I don't have to quit or save just yet. Doesn't really matter which order I do these in. I do, however, want to at least check this off. The strength is actually better! But, wait a minute. Why am I using Pixie Pedal? And I'm going back to Stormfall. I probably switched to that for level 99 farming, but no need for it anymore. Saving. You know, I still want to save, of course. Oh yeah, I haven't been here as Aqua yet either. I don't think I ever showed up here as Ben before. It was just Terra. So it's gonna let me change my armor, which I won't. I'm keeping it the same because any adjustments to it makes it look like an I'm changing it. It's just that it makes it look like an abomination, therefore I am changing it. See, let's just put all these colors in there. See what I can get out of this. It basically looks the same. You know what? Red's a stupid color. We don't need no stinking red. Do some of this blue. Let's put some red in after all. Yeah, I don't like purple though. But that looks awful. Let's go with that. This first one. 5 and 6. You know, it actually doesn't look as bad as I was making it out to sound. You're actually looking at it like this, it actually kind of works. There's a rustic look. You gotta do these all again as every character. Barring Terra, which had 2 of them done already. I might save Terra for last. One, so I can do these in reverse order, but also just because I'll only have to do the last 2 as him. Wait, did you just start randomly boosting? I only know his name because I saw the HUD. So you are Huey. One of them was driving backwards! Oh, no, no, now they're not. Or maybe they never were. Maybe I'm just blind. I'm probably blind. You guys gonna hit that twister? Just being able to sort of kind of boost forward is you just got a random turbo boost! Where's my random turbo boost? Still got a lot to go through. This is the short race. It's already starting to drag a little. That's always a good sign. Let's use the D-pad here for some reason. Things that I would hardly ever want to, but still a weird mission. Far away from the yard. Actually, not very. They weren't that far away. You didn't under 230. Disney Drive, let's go. Time for some cereal, huh? Anyway, race numero 2. Oh look, it's a lucky emblem. Look at that, it's a lucky. Oh look at that, it's a lucky emblem. Look at that, a lucky emblem. This level is nothing but lucky emblems. Oh look, right. The map shows there being people right behind me, but the zoomed out camera shows nothing. Sounds about right. Oh, there they are, of course, of course. They were all getting knocked out by the Twister. This way. Two laps to go. Of course, I gotta do this vent this as well, not there. One silver lining of all this. If there's two races I don't have to do as him. Probably still will, though. I'm trying to remember after this race. I want to check the reports. See if it does have something in here on them. Oh, they're catching up. Well, you can get caught by the Twister probably good. Or not. Fine. Magic arrows work well too. Albeit nowhere near as well as some of the other methods. Okay, I'm not used to going this way. Made it back to first.
Whoa, how exhilarating. You're still on this. Is this only the second race?
It's the second one, yeah. I only just started the Mirage Arena stuff.
Oh, you're in the Mirage Arena, okay.
I told you before you left, I'm just around the halfway point.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's probably going to be all that's on this stream. I wouldn't expect anything else.
I mean, we did make the thumbnail what it is for a reason. Also, friendly reminder, as far as I'm aware, at 2 I'll have to dip for an hour. That could change. Don't expect it to. Just a heads up.
Fine, whatever. I'll go solo for the rest of it.
I mean, I did tell you in advance.
You did. I got kind of screwed over, too. But
Yeah.
I mentioned start a stream, I wanted to start around 10, and I couldn't.
Mm-hmm. I know. It happens. Wasn't in your control.
Oh, actually, I wanted to check my reports. Game records. Wait a minute. Are there arena missions? Oh, okay, so. Wait a minute. Did I have to do all these? Reports are making me question things.
What's happening this time?
I was checking my reports.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, I already have done them, but I did them because I need the Keyblade, if nothing else, but
Need them to have the minigames in your reports. We're running out of milk.
if I have time at the end of this stream, I want to check something involving command boards too. Because those
What?
reports showed me something very damning to your theory.
Would you like me to boot up my game to guarantee or to make sure?
It's a good start, I guess. Don't know how good it's going to be if you're going to be gone for most of the stream at this point.
I meant like
Unless you want me to just stop everything after this race and commit to command boards.
you want me to turn on my game to see what my reports on Terra say. Because I'm done with Terra, basically. I just had to beat the one super boss.
It's something.
Okay, let me swap out this HDMI and this one. Romper's in my room with me.
Hi, Romper.
He's laying on the ground. He's just being a chill dog, you know?
Dirty cheater, I swear. But then I remember how many times this game is a dirty cheater to me. It's like, you know what? No, this is totally fair.
What's unfair is fair, and what's fair is unfair.
Is that fair?
No.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
What I say is fair, and what's fair is square.
There's nothing fair about squares.
What about pairs?
Yeah, I mean, I guess pairs are pretty... Wait, are pairs square or are they fair? Ah!
We're scientists, not shapeologists.
What would that be? Geometers?
I
Please
guess
tell me that's an actual field. Somebody that studies shapes.
we've discovered a new shape today. I'm loading the game. Hold on. I'm also like
to sleep.
You think this is bad? The command boards are gonna actually put you to sleep. I had like
really
podcasts and stuff in the background, and I still was.
I don't get that luxury.
Yeah, and I still was like totally over it. Hold on, I want to check my Trinity archives real quick. I'm just curious. I still don't have the 80 hours one.
I mean, I think that's the first one I got.
I have 52 hours.
Weakling! Weak! You are weak!
Maybe I should just grind to level 99 just to pass the time.
It's so boring. Terra was my fast one in that regard, and he was still 46 hours. Oh yeah, you got 300 medals. And I got the time required by 3 seconds.
Of course.
Ooh. I wasn't even that slow.
Okay, so what do you need figured out?
So what I was looking at is here in reports. Oop, no, not secret reports.
Mm-hmm.
In the game reports, or the mini games, it marks off stuff for your command boards, but it also marks stuff off in the arena missions. So doesn't that mean you have to do them twice?
Alright, so let me see. Game records. Mini games. Okay, let's go to arena missions first. So far there's nothing. For the command boards, you only have to win 7 command board games. It's all you have to do in the arena. As for mini games, it says it has the command board. Now there's wins to games. And remember how I said I didn't win all of them, and I'm still fine? Remember, all I'm missing is 1 character file. Everything has a Mickey sticker on it, right? I have 10 out of 14 wins. I won 1 on Keyblade, won 1 on Royal, won 1 on Spaceship, won 1 on Toon Board, won 1 on Honey Pot Board, won 1 on Skull Board. I have not won 1 on Secret Board. It says fastest win and there's a dash, but it's still marked as complete. And I did not do these outside of the Mirage Arena. The only ones I did outside the Mirage Arena were the ones that had like the special commands on them.
I'll have to experiment with that later.
There's an easy way to find out. Just do them in the Mirage Arena, right? And the ones that you haven't done, the command boards you haven't done inside the Mirage Arena, or outside the Mirage Arena, check your reports and see if you mark them as done.
Yeah, might have to.
If they don't mark it as done when you do it in the Mirage Arena, that means you would have to do it outside of the Mirage Arena. But if you do them in the Mirage Arena and they mark it down, then that means that you're fine. Also, you do not need to win every thing, as I mentioned. Well,
you know me well enough by now to know that isn't going to stop me from trying, though.
well, okay. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure about the secret board. Because I know it said to get a secret board, you need to win. I'm not 100% certain if that's true. But I would just do all the command boards once. Right? In the Mirage Arena. And then just like, if it forces you to win one, then they're all of them. If you lose all of them, then just go ahead and do that. I think when I did the secret one, I just didn't care. That's why I lost. I just did whatever. Because I remember doing particularly bad on that one.
I'm stuck on walls on this attempt. Yippee-yay.
Yeah, I just saw that. That happens.
I wouldn't care if they weren't timing us, but...
This one I think you have to beat in under 5:30. Let me check. Yeah, you have 5 minutes 30 seconds, and if we're going by the times that you did outside the Mirage Arena, you were getting like 4:20. You were like a minute under.
Then why is the last one so difficult? I barely reached that one.
You always did hit that shortcut, or you mean the last one that you just did?
Yeah, the one I just did.
Because those are cruel. I think Disney Drive, which is just Grand Spree but not backwards, but backwards rather. Or no, not backwards. The second one I did
I had to do twice over because I didn't get enough time the first time through.
Let's see.
This was probably for the same reason. See, look at you're still getting stuck on walls and stuff, and you still had a little under a minute.
I'm double sure I didn't skip any. Nope. I want to see what you have to say. I don't necessarily know. Oh, I can buy a group cure! Well, how did you know? That's what I always wanted. This game has an early recovery, and they locked it behind... Of course they did. Of course they blocked the early recovery behind the Mirage Arena. Why wouldn't they? I don't know why I talk like I'm surprised. Of course this all makes total sense.
It's not as amazing as you think because you have something that is like a counterattack anyways.
Ew.
Because they're both, because you know they're on the same bind, so it's either you have an aerial recovery or you have a counterattack. And the counterattack's usually better because like enemies that are shielded, it goes through it. Like the large bodies or whatever.
On to Ventus's Mirage Arena.
More like Marriage Arena. Get it? I don't either.
I was trying to make something like arranged marriages. That's all I could think of.
Hold
But that didn't quite make sense either. Just,
on, I'm gonna be right back again for a second so I can toss out this bowl that is finished. I dare you to change Ventus's color.
I mean, I changed Aqua's. I didn't change Terra's. I tried to make hers look terrible, but it actually looked decent, so... Alright, Ventus. I'm not feeling you like I did Aqua.
I want to see what color you give him before I toss this bowl down.
Unfortunately, since all I get is red, green, and blue, there's not a lot of room to get something truly horrible.
I wish it wouldn't shade the entire thing. I wish it would only shade certain parts.
Well, that'd be nice. So, like how you could color in individual parts of the skull in Xenoblade X. I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah.
It's about as messed up as I can make it look.
Beautiful. Well, it doesn't look that bad.
Again, all you can do is mess with the color, so you can only make it look so bad. Oh, it looks bad now!
Huh?
It looks bad when he's on his glider!
Oh god. Those colors are very clashing.
I love it. Oh, dropping internet again, yay.
Yep.
I think it's back. Oh man, there it goes again.
I
Oh,
can
this is
see
what the bot's
and
for.
hear it.
Here too. Oh my, that's just lovely.
Okay, I'm gonna be right back real quick.
Alright. See you later. Remember, everyone, this is the abomination we're going to be going to battle with. Many battles. They did. Huey or whatever Reddy's name is, he didn't take damage. I don't think he did. I'm at 3.
Jeez, Romper. Rancid farts. Probably against the. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna open it. He makes my room smell as a boy.
What a smelly dog.
He really is. It's just his farts. It's not even him.
I mean, that's still him.
No, I mean like he's not the one that smell like
So, yeah, I know
his
you mean, but
body
it's still
doesn't
him.
smell. His body doesn't smell when he's not farting. Is what. But his farts, whew. Oh, shut up, Romper. Need to open the window because of your smelly butt. I should finish Ventus's story.
You still haven't done that?
No, I got distracted by Doom and Animal Crossing. Namely Animal Crossing, to be fair.
Yeah.
When it
alright,
came to,
fair
like,
enough.
console stuff.
I've barely been doing anything ever since P5 came out. Or Persona 5 Royal.
P5R.
Although, funny enough, I probably have that to thank for all those thumbnails yesterday. Because what I would do is I would set the cutscenes on auto that I'd already seen from the main game. And while they were going on, they're long cutscenes, mind you. I would just start working on the drawings. Like, some of them went on for like 30 minutes.
You know, if it works, right?
Yeah. Persona 5 is infamous for its plot trains. And they are even longer now, so... Yeah.
If it works, it works. Works. I'm sorry, that was awful.
Just having this slow realization that we are inevitably gonna have to sift through those plot trains one of these days, but look, I choose not to think about that right now.
We like to think about the good things in life, like Romper, stop farting. That's not a good thing in life. Me thinking about him not farting is definitely a good thing in life.
You think about a good thing in life is me playing through Birth by Sleep right now. Me think about a good thing in life is you play through Kingdom Hearts 3 in a few months. See how that works?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. Wow, Romper ripped a really big fart, and guess what? It doesn't smell. What are the odds?
Huh.
I'll tell you the odds. Very common.
Oh my, oh me, oh no.
Oh he, oh
Say
ha,
it is not
oh.
so.
Oh no. What is Cat in the Hat doing to you?
It's only been 2 videos, one of which was a trailer.
Oh me, oh ma.
And I did look up a long play for the GBA game so you would know how long it is. I have the ISO file for the PS2. I haven't tested it at all.
I don't even have the GBA game.
I mean, who cares? It's on GBA. You know it'll work.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's basically, honestly, why I didn't touch it.
Like, the worst you'll have to worry about is whoever cracked it putting their logo at the start of it.
Just like, that one thing.
What game was that? DKC? No, that was only one video. You wouldn't have care about that. When's the last time we did a GBA game? Like, we did the Crash games, but those didn't have them.
I know there was one game that I played that had it. And I couldn't skip it. It was annoying.
Okay, when I have a break, I need to check the spreadsheet, see what GBA games we played. This is gonna bother me.
Here, I'm gonna look, because I can actually,
Because
like,
I know
pause
we've done
it.
the GBA Crash games, or 2 of them. Still haven't done Purple. And that's all I can think of.
Maybe it was a SNES game?
And that one-off DKC3 video, like I mentioned.
Yeah, which I don't think it was that one.
Mm-mm.
It wasn't this. It wasn't this. It was not Mario vs. DK.
No, it wasn't. It was one of your games.
Yeah. Damn, which one was it?
I can't
None of these
imagine I
ga-
didn't mark it.
None of these games look like it was it.
Was it a one-off video? But we don't do a whole lot of those, but it's not impossible.
It could have been. Shut up, Romper. There's nothing to growl at. You're literally laying next to my door.
Kirby? Was it Kirby?
It might have been.
Yeah, I didn't
all-
label that as emulator. You might have missed it because of that.
That's the only one I could maybe think of.
Is that the time period for that seems about right?
I'm just going to assume it was that because that's the only thing that really makes sense to me. Because all the other games that you have marked do not look familiar in terms of having it. Especially because most of them are from you, like you said.
Yeah, I think Kirby is the only GBA game you've actually done so far. It's probably going to remain that way for a while. Do you even have any GBAs on your to-do list?
Romper, shut up! I don't think so. At least, not that I can think. Shut up! You are seriously annoying me, Romper. I need to have my window open because you smell like anus.
And now you got my dog barking.
Look at what you've done, Romper!
How terrible. Oh no.
I swear, if you do not stop growling, Romper, I am going to be so upset. You don't want me to be upset. I have to close the blinds. This is the worst thing about living, like, ever since I changed my room. I have to have my blinds closed, like, almost all the time.
I'm the same way. If I ever have them open, I will get blinded, even at night.
You know what? I'm just gonna let Romper outside. He's clearly gonna be like this, so. Be right back.
Alright. See you in a minute. Yeah, the attack finally went through. They canceled us off 3 times. That's or well, we canceled twice. 3rd time went through. It's so nice being able to go through those twisters when you have the shield on. So nice. Then I can get the shield back right here. Ah, it's all good.
I'm back. Just a reminder, we'll have to leave soon.
Yeah,
Not tell
said
you
it
what.
too.
Yeah. It's not exactly at this time at the current moment, but it's soon. But it's soon. Monsoon. Monsoon.
Well, at the rate I'm going, I don't think there's going to be much left this stream anyway, which honestly I'm okay with. It's okay to have short streams once in a while.
No, it's not. Just kidding, it is. I lied. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
I don't mind.
Just kidding. You're stinky and smell like poo-poo bum-bum.
Yeah, well, you smell like Romper.
Oh, that's just mean. I mean, you don't have to be that aggressive to me, man. Yeah, at least, like, give me an apology. Like,
I'm sorry for being aggressive.
thank you. Like, jeez. Do that again and I'll tell Mom.
Ah!
Mom, get the camera! I have to ask you a question, Mayo.
What's up?
What's 2 times 8?
2x8. It's Oh, it's 25% silly me. Okay, no, I got it.
No, thank you.
The sad thing is that's actually the most mathematically accurate answer I've ever given, and it's still dead wrong.
I don't know if that's sad or amazing. Maybe a little bit of both. A little bit of yes, a little bit of no, a little bit of po, a
Oh?
little bit of cho.
Let's Kung Fu Panda month.
That's the real question. We'd have 3 really good movies to go through. Then we
For
could
once.
finally play that.
I mean,
No,
okay,
we-
I guess Megamind isn't a bad by
Oh.
any stretch, but Cat in the Hat.
How did you feel after watching that movie?
It wasn't as bad as I was expecting, but my expectations were literal rock bottom 0 out of 10, so I don't know if that's saying much.
But it wasn't exactly the greatest.
I can
My-
hear one of the ducklings howling. I'm like, ow! 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 Even after I won.
You know, one of my favorite parts of that entire movie is when he's on the.
I gotta read level 4 and 5. Great.
One of my favorite things about that movie, my favorite scene, honestly, probably, is when he's, what's it called? When he gets hit in the nuts. That one's really funny. It's so random.
Yeah, like, you and I, like, you know exactly how it's gonna go until it actually happens.
Like, you were like, oh, I know exactly what's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
happen.
and I did know until it was completely bizarre.
Yeah, that's what I meant, because I knew that was coming. Okay, well, I have to go now, unfortunately.
Alright, see you later.
I will see you
How long is it gonna
later.
take? You said it was gonna be about an hour?
Yeah.
Alright.
I might want a little bit of a downtime before we start.
When do you want to start? Like 4 or 5?
Let's go with 5. 4,
Alright.
4, not 5.
4? Okay.
Alright,
I
talk
will
to you
talk
later.
to you later today, and for everyone else, goodbye, chicken tenders.
Chicken tenders, yeah.
I am driving into the donut. Nice. That's just gonna be me for the remainder of the stream. So be it. I just want to get the remaining Rumble races done anyway. Need to remember to check the reports to make sure I'm actually getting everything I need. It will be nice having the Rumble racers behind me at least, though. Since this is something I've kind of dreaded as being slow, boring, repetitive, which it is. Not the worst. Still got command boards in my future for that. But you know, if I really hate myself, there's an available super boss I can go to right now. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm okay with the short stream, like I said before. But the sad thing is, that super boss, like, I might actually be doing it next stream. Like, there's very little left I can do to stall. And friendly reminder, I have to do it 3 times. Two more laps to go. And I'm like, last time I mentioned it, it actually is 2 laps. Because I can't count. I didn't even see it push me. I just saw Ventus just get shoved. It's kind of funny, actually. I keep trying to wiggle my way in there. Maybe I can get it. I probably can. And I don't mind giving up on those boosters if it means I get to take the top out. It's alright with me. still well below the 530. It just isn't worth the risk. This does half the laps like this one where I'm pushed onto the right, so I couldn't even take that shortcut if I wanted to. Fun! I don't have much to do right now. Just float in place. Or it looks like I'm floating in place. The environment moves, but I don't. Imagine something like playing games in VR. Take that one. Check my reports. It's game records, right? I need 9999 medals. You always said I needed that for a single thing, so... Oh boy. Ignoring those for now. Those are the racing. I got them all good. I was worried I might have missed one. Need to win some command board games too, but that's something for another stream. Drop my bit rate again because boo. Internet is not being kind to me today. Starting to get to their peak season. Oh, now it's just ready to my stream at all. Even better. Is it gonna recover? Okay, I think it recovered. It's not gonna be like last time where it actually ended up getting split into two. That wasn't pleasant. Going back to Terra. Oh, and we're going down to basically nothing again. 11 kills. Like, that's a picture at that point. I'm sorry, that is... Ugh. At least the VODs can be better. Put that here. Yeah, I did these two before on the last stream. Well, that's good news for me. It means I only have to do 2 of these.
Bring it.
This is definitely the fastest of the 3 when it comes to attacking with this. Like, Aqua obviously doesn't move at all. And she's using shots, but there is a very noticeable speed up of Terra. Well, not that I'm going to complain about that, mind you.
See ya.
Especially in this race. The other race doesn't matter at all. Since after the first lap, I'm going to be far removed from everyone anyway. Rubber banding's not going to save them. I lost a lot of frames on that last step. It's almost doubled. Over 3,000 now. Again with the spontaneous boosting. It's lovely. I don't like how the symbol for first, second, all that is like... It looks like a trophy notification on the PlayStation Network. It throws me off. Obviously when you look at it for a second, but you know, it's clearly not. But at a glance, that's what it looks like. Like, what'd I do? Nothing. I did nothing. Dee-dee-doo. Dumpity-dum. Maybe I should try a lap like this. No, I shouldn't.
Bring it.
Now's not the time for one of my stupid challenges. Sorry, stupid self-imposed challenges. Important distinction. And that's how I whacked all three of the duck triplets. Okay, that one wasn't my fault. I heard one of them off screen screaming like they got hit. Guess there's no familiar love between them when it comes to racing. Two more laps. And then of course there's the Disney Castle race, and then we are done with Rumble Racing for good. In which case, it really wasn't a thing. Like, it's a couple hours. Compared to the nightmarish grind I had to go through with getting everyone to level 99, it's really not that bad. Missed the boost panel, but who cares? Does not matter. Worked out for me in the end. I'm back to my first place position. I wonder if there's a way to... No, not there. I wonder if there's a way to change out my armor color. This really isn't how big of a risk I made there too. Knowing how Kingdom Hearts 2 works in minigames. If this was going by Kingdom Hearts 2 logic, I would have only had the option to restart or quit and that's it. No continue. And yes, that is really dumb. So glad that's not a thing here. I need to boost again. Boost again. I missed the shortcut, but I don't think I'll need it. Yeah, no, I didn't need it at all. The top leading positions all failed the shortcut as well. Yeah, and the time required is 5 minutes, so I didn't even fail there. Time to go back. Final stage.
See ya.
Just one more time, we'll be good. I ain't funny about this stage. Honestly, it's the racing mode that actually feels the most like an actually designed stage. Probably never gonna see any of the racers again. And, like, maybe I'll see them in this first lap. Maybe. None of them made it. It doesn't look like. I think they're all taking the long route. Yeah, and I'm never gonna see them again then. Nope, they're all taking the slow way. Way too much. Really slowed down way too much. I almost missed the shortcut. That was a risk, I know. But it worked. Sped me up a little bit. Guess you can compare it to something like air braking and CTR, but way, way riskier. I used to split it from each other's 2 in front and there's 3 elite in the back. Like, what happened? Oh, I wonder. Looks like all but one of them made the shortcut this time. Not that it's gonna save them, mind you, but... Wait, is the one that didn't... Okay, no, they're still... Like, the one that didn't make the shortcut, they were stuck in place for a second. Like, it's kind of interesting watching them just sit there. Whatever. Just 2.5 laps left. It'll all be fine. I'm going to lap them at this rate. I'm coming up really close to the 1. Should have missed the shortcut that one time. I feel like there might be some really hard rubber banding going on in order to stop me from being able to do that, though. The risky air brake again. Yeah, they suddenly sped up hard. I think this measures in place to stop me from lapping. That's how it's gonna be. Nothing's gonna stop me from trying! One of the finish line is. Are they really far ahead or are they really far behind? I think they're really far ahead. I think that they're actually almost on their last lap. Tried to air brake again, but I couldn't do it. How did I miss the ship? They're gonna speed up like a rocket then, because of what I'm assuming is the anti-lapping feature. They are not, huh? I thought that something would happen that would make them go really fast. Yeah, okay. Under 5:30. Check the reports for Terra. That's right, Terra got a few of those as well. You got all those. And the minigames. Oh, wait a minute. Break the Earth is an actual minigame I have to do. I don't know if I did that as Aqua. And of course, the stuff like fruit ball and ice cream, which I haven't even attempted to stare yet. Those will be fun to do later at another time. Those will probably end up being their own streams as well. Especially fruit ball. Or, no, not especially fruit, especially the ice cream. Something still doesn't add up with Yogi's story here. Said that he had the icons that I don't have an icon. And I did win. I didn't win any Mirage Arena though. Let me test a theory, since as is I'm gonna end this under 2 hours. Command board. I'm gonna leave these as is. Just so I can test something. Once again, only need what's scramble the order.
Alright.
Hand, 3 dice.
Okay.
My strategy is going to be the same as always. Oh, if they're giving me 1,000 to start, they don't give me 0. Good, I can do another 3 dice now. I can buy the expensive one. Yeah, let's go with that.
There we go.
Landing on that would be good if I actually had something worth buying. 0 gravity, sure.
All right.
My turn.
I'm actually not going to use the triple or double dice on the next turn, because there's a chance I might be able to get the warp to any square.
Yeah.
Granted, I don't think it's a high jump. I think I would have to get I have to get a 4 for that. But look at that! Now to move to, we're going to yellow.
All right.
Level up 0 gravity. It's the only one I can level up. Come on, Knock. How about you land on that 0 actually? Even if she was going to, which she was going to, she would go the opposite direction. Now, if she rolls a 2 on the next turn, she doesn't get to dodge it.
Nice.
Yeah, sure, fine, whatever. You're like a kid. Hey, why'd you go there?
Thank you.
You could have gotten the warp. That is stupid.
Okay.
That's all I gotta say there. Two of my 3 die were really bad. Huh. Actually, that's not a bad place to land on. Go this way, I land. It's not a great place, but it's not a terrible one. I'm gonna land on that purple square. You can kind of see the yellow outline that shows up when I have it selected this way. I'm gonna do this. Yeah. Guess I should have clarified which purple square. Had one too many!
Nice.
Roll a 2. You can do it. I mean, if you roll another 1, then that's okay as well. Actually, I can only do 2 dice, but that's fine.
How you like this?
Wow! Okay.
All right.
That was horrible. Snake eyes. Fine, whatever. I feel like the game is trying to balance me being so far ahead of them. That is the opposite roll of what I needed from Juventus. Andy got a Joker's Fortune. Andy got on the best spot in this whole square because that's the only one you have to go on twice. Of course. I'm gonna use Navigator. That way I don't have to just going on those negative spaces. Okay, get a 1? No. She got a 6, fine, whatever. Who's in the key spot then? Of course she's going to level that up, why would she not?
That's the way.
Not too late, Mantis. It's too late, never mind.
Check this out.
Oh, no, 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 Mantis! Oh, no!
Yeah. Thank you.
He's actually ahead of me now. Oh, snap. He's not going to stay ahead for very long, but he's ahead. He's only ahead, mind you, because Aqua landed on the square.
How you like this?
And just like that, Ventus became the most terrifying force on this board, so he's getting stunned.
There we go.
I barely got anything out of that. Fine, whatever. Level up panel. It's the only one I have. What do you think I'm gonna level
There
up?
we go.
Yeah, I keep talking about sixes. See how it is.
That's the way.
Okay.
Playing my 3 dice again. Now in time for my triple snake eyes. Wasn't quite as bad as it made it sound like it was going to be, but going this way, that way I don't risk stepping on their spaces.
Oh no.
Yes, yes, lose all of your pieces. Very good.
Yeah.
Why didn't he go down? Not only could he have not taken damage, but he even could have knocked Aqua down even further.
How you like this?
Gonna stun Ventus again. Doing too well.
All right.
It's one more than I wanted to be. Ugh, fine. Ventus got the last laugh, it seems. Ventus is stunned.
Okay.
And my triple dice. Yeah, I actually got a decent roll that time.
There we go.
Ooh, I can move to any panel. Well, that works out fine, because then I can just move one space over.
There we go.
I'm still not going to have enough to finish. After starting my 3rd lap, mind you.
That's the way. Nice.
I think some because I'm going so fast that I'm not I'm barely getting any points for my returns when I'm finishing a lap. That's part of it.
How you like this?
I probably should have taken a chance to see if I would have gotten a 1. But oh
All
well.
right.
I'm just going to do the lap. At this
There we
point.
go.
Since I have over 5,000, it is fine.
That's the way.
And let Aqua be the dummy that knocks out them for points.
Yeah. Thank you.
And this doesn't want to do everything in its power to buy the square from Izzy. Whatever, make it even easier for me, why not?
Okay.
Triple dice. Ooh, that's good.
All right.
Okay, now. I was gonna say, like, if I can go left and I end up landing on the mutating panel, then that might be worth it, but otherwise...
There we
Oh,
go.
Aqua doesn't get that. Okay, never mind. So it wouldn't have mattered for them this
All
time.
right.
I thought you could double penalize.
There
If
we
the
go.
square goes over your feet and off it again. But I guess that would be pretty cheap.
Easy.
There's your grabby out of it. And 186 gold medals. That is so not worth it. Records, arena missions. Yes, it shows that. Let's see if it reflects here. Doesn't. The fact that they're not on here is still bothering me. I'll figure it out in due time. I wouldn't be surprised if I end up doing an extra stream so I can get the non-Mirage Arena versions done though. Anyway, I am done with the Rumble Racer entirely. Next time I will be... Actually, I'm not entirely committed on what I'm going to be doing. I want to say that I'll be going into Mirage Arena, but there's actually quite a few things I could do at this point. I could go do ice cream, I could do fruit ball. There's a certain sentiment of a certain math boy that I don't like to think about that I could try to tackle. There's a few options, but anyway, no matter what I choose, is going to end up being on Monday. So, see y'all then. Goodbye. All toasters do in fact toast toast. Farewell.